Hello students, now we are going to test our moderation by using the Aiken and West method. In my previous video I have mentioned the method of moderation by Barron and Kenny. It was introduced by Barron and Kenny in 1986, but they have the multicollinearity problem. Multicollinearity problem arises when there is a high correlation between two variables. So this problem was solved by the Aiken and West in 1991 in their book Multiple Regression, Interpreting Interactions. So basically they have deducted the mean from the variables, and they have mean centered the variables. When they deduct the mean from the variables, and the mean becomes 0 and standard deviation become 1. So first we have to mean center the independent variable and moderator. There is no need to mean center the dependent variable. So now we are going to mean center the variable. For this purpose we have to take the mean of the independent variable and moderator. So first go to analyze, click on the descriptive statistics and descriptives. First bring the salary here and then analytical, which is our moderator, this one. Okay, so go to option. We don't need mean, minimum, maximum, we just need the mean and standard deviation, and continue and okay. So here is the mean of a salary 3.2450 and analytical 1.5569. so we have to mean centered these two variables. First of all we have to go to transform, click on compute variable, and here write mean centered mean centered salary. Okay, first of all click the salary here and minus, what is the mean? 3.2450. 3.2450. okay, click OK. There is a new variable created in your data set. You go to the end. This is the mean centered salary. Okay, now go to transform, compute variable, and mean centered analytical. Okay, so bring the analytical here minus mean 1.5569 and okay. So here if you see that we have two variables, mean centered salary and mean centered analytical. Okay, we have to check the mean. When we check the mean of these two variables, then this mean becomes 0. And we have to check the mean standard deviation. We don't need mean, minimum, maximum. Continue. Okay. Okay, you see that mean is of the both the variable is 0 and standard deviation is about 1 or 0.265. okay, we just need mean. Now these variables are mean centered. By doing mean centered, we have reduced, or we have almost finished the problem of multicollinearity. So now we can create the interaction term. Go to transform, compute variable, and interaction term salary and analytical. Okay, we have to bring the mean centered variables. Remember, bring the mean centered variables, mean centered salary multiply by mean centered analytical, and click OK. Okay, we have created the new term, that is interaction term salary and analytical. So by doing the mean centered, we have reduced the statistical power of these variables, so there will be no multicollinearity problem. So go to, now we have to check the regression. We have to go to analyze, and regression and linear, and we have to reset we have to bring turnover intention here, dependent variable, and we have to bring mean centered salary in the box independent variable. Next, click on next. We have to bring the mean centered analytical here in the box and click next, and we have to bring the interaction term salary here. Click on statistics. We have to check the R-square change, collinearity diagnostic, continue, and OK. So here we have the R-square 0.164, 0.165, 0.189, and if you remember in the previous video, our R-square and R-square change are the same like this video and this table, and 0.164, 0.001 and 0.024. remember, by mean centering the variables, there is no change in R-square or R-square change. They will remain same, but it will reduce the problem of multicollinearity. So if you see that the values of f in three models are significant, it means our models are fit. And now we go to the coefficient tables. If you see, the beta values are changed. In our previous videos, the variables were not mean centered, and these values were different. Now here mean centered, the values are different: minus 0.39, minus 0.07, minus 0.16, and the interaction term is significant. It means that yes, our moderator does act as a moderator on the relationship between salary and turnover. And if you see, remember, in our previous videos there was a multicollinearity problem in Bannon and Kenny. These values were greater than 10, and in this video, in this table, these values are less than 10, and these values were 0.0 and 0.17. so these values are 0.9, 0.9, 0.9. so it has reduced the problem or finished the problem of multicollinearity. So this is the authentic source to do moderation, and this method was endorsed by Andy Field in his book 2013, Discovering Statistics Using SPSS, and Andrew F. Hayes using process file. Now we have to create the graph of this interaction term and these tables. So in order to create a graph, we have to develop a group first. We have to divide the moderator into three stages: low analytical, moderate or medium analytical, and high analytical. So first of all, we have to go to variable box, and we have to create a group. In values we have 1, low analytical, add 2, moderate analytical, and 3, high analytical, and OK. So we have created the group in data view. So our sample size is 502. We have to divide this 502 into three groups. 502 divided by 3 is equal to 167. Okay, we have to divide these groups into same values. 167 plus 168 plus 167. This is 502. It means that we have to add 167 times. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, till 167 we have to add 1. Okay, now 167 plus 168, 335, we have to add 2. Copy, paste, 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 paste again up to 335. We have to paste this too. $335. Okay, remaining values we have to add 3. Okay, we have to copy and paste. Three, 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 3. Okay, so now we have entered 502 values representing the 3 groups: 1 low, 2 moderate, and 3 high. So now we have our analytical variable. Just click on this one, right click, and sort ascending. When you sort ascending, the minimum values will came up, and the remaining one, and then it will align with this group variable 133 133. Okay, now we have to go to graph, click on legacy dialog, and go to scatter dot. Okay, click on the simple scatter and define. In the dependent box Y, bring the total turnover intention, and in the x-axis bring mean center salary, and in set markers by bring that group variable set markers by, and click OK. This is our moderation graph. You can see the blue color is low analytical, green is moderate, and yellow is high analytical. So click on the graph, right click, and go to edit content in separate window, and you can see these 3 regression lines. Click here and draw these 3 regression lines and close this one. Okay, you can see that these are the three lines, and showing the negative relationship between salary and turnover intention by low, medium, and high analytical style. If you see, these values does not have any interaction, one standard deviation below the mean, but they have interaction, one standard deviation above the mean at this point. So if you see, there is R square of low analytical, moderate analytical, and high analytical. We have to take the square root of these values. Okay, first of all, there is 0.099 and square root 0.314. remember this value, and 0.280 square root 0.52, remember this value, and 0.139, 0.37. okay, this square root is the R value correlation, and you can see that we have the high correlation of moderate analytical style, that one, 0.280. It means that moderate analytical style have the highest correlation or relationship between salary and turnover intention. So here our moderation is you can say not finished, but you have to calculate the F square. If you read the Aiken and West book, they have given the formula and they have the Excel sheet. You can enter the R square value or R square change value. It will give you the effect size of your moderator. Thanks for watching. Watch our next video for moderation in NTUF haze.